Hi, this is your PJ vlogger, Rosby, and in tonight's video, I'm not just going to talk about 5 commonly mispronounced words, but 10. Yes, so if you're new to this channel, make sure to click on the subscribe button if you want to learn more. Alright? Just a disclaimer before I get started. The pronunciation of words that I'll be using in this video will be based on the American English rule. Okay? Let's start with this word first. How do you usually read it? I see. Well, I heard that some of you pronounced it this way.
Coat. Coat.
You heard it right. That was the incorrect way of pronouncing this word. So, what's the correct one then? Well, it should be pronounced as quote. Again. Quote. Well done. Now, let's try to use it in a sentence. My favorite quote is "Live life to the fullest and focus on the positive" by Matt Cameron. Alright? Quote. Now, let's have the second word. There. How do you usually pronounce this word? I see. Well, I heard that some of you pronounced it this way.
Southern. Southern.
Really? That was incorrect? Yes, it was. So what's the correct one then? Well, this word must be pronounced as southern. Yes, let's do it once again. Southern. Well done. So let's refrain from saying southern from now on. Okay? And start pronouncing this word as southern. Now for us to ingest the information, I just want you to repeat reading the sentence after me. Leo is from the southern part of the Philippines. Again. Alright, well done. Now, here's the third word. Go ahead, try and read it. Okay, so let's listen to the incorrect way of pronouncing this word. Again, this is the incorrect way.
Arabic. Arabic.
Alright, so it's wrong to say Arabic. Okay? Now, what's the correct one then? Well, the correct way of pronouncing this word is Arabic. Again, Arabic. Very good. So, the stress is on the first syllable. Let's try to use it in a sentence. It's hard to learn the Arabic language. Again, it's hard to learn the Arabic language. Our fourth word means very poor, and they are often the beneficiaries, right? But in the Philippines, we commonly pronounce it as
Indigent. Indigent.
But that was incorrect. So what's the right way? Well, it should be pronounced as indigent. Again, indigent. There. So the stress is on the first syllable. Okay? Now let's try to use it in a sentence. I would love to help indigent people if given a chance. Again, I would love to help indigent people if given a chance. Okay, now let's have the fifth word. If you will see this word, how will you read it? Go ahead. I see. Okay, so some of you read it this way.
Predator. Predator.
So that was incorrect. Now, what's the right way? Well, it should be pronounced as predator. Again, predator. Okay, well done. So the stress should be on the first syllable. Okay? Now, let's try to use it in a sentence. One of the most famous laptop brands in the Philippines nowadays is Acer Predator. Do you agree?
Yes!
Yeah, so Acer, baka naman. Just kidding. Our next word is commonly used when we want to show our respect and admiration to someone, right? But how? How do you usually pronounce this word? Okay, so some of you pronounced it this way.
Admirable. Admirable.
But that was incorrect. So what's the correct one then? Well, it should be pronounced as admirable. Again, admirable. Alright, well done. So the stress should be on the first syllable. There. Now let's try to use it in a sentence. The frontliners are doing an admirable job in fighting against COVID-19. Right?
Yes!
Salute. Now, our next word is very common. Why? Because of course, we really need it when we want to eat something. Right? But how? How do you usually pronounce this word? Okay, so some of you pronounced it this way.
Utensil. Utensil.
That was incorrect. Right, so refrain from saying utensil. Just say utensil. There, so the stress should be on the second syllable. Again, utensil. Well done. So let's try to use it in a sentence. Oh. Don't forget to bring eating utensils for the picnic, okay? There. Okay, so what about this word? Can you try to read it? Okay, so some of you pronounced it this way.
Cocoa. Cocoa.
Take note, guys, that that was incorrect. Okay? So the correct one is cocoa. Yes. One more time. Cocoa. Okay, well done. Now let's try to use it in a sentence. I love mixing cocoa powder with hot milk. Yeah, it actually sounds so good. Now, here's our 9th word. Go ahead, try and read it. Okay, so some of you pronounced it this way.
Origin. Origin.
Take note that that was wrong, okay? Shouldn't be saying origin, but the correct one should be origin. So, the stress is on the first syllable again. Now, let's repeat it. Origin. Again. Origin. Well done. Okay, now let's try to use it in a sentence. What is your country of origin? Okay, very good. And here's the last word. Yes, it only has 4 letters, but there are still a lot of people who mispronounce this word. What about you? Can you pronounce it right? Okay, so if you pronounced it this way, then you are wrong.
steer, steer.
Now, the correct way of pronouncing this word is stir. Okay? Again, stir. Alright, very good. Now let's try to use it in a sentence. Stir the sauce gently until it begins to boil. Again, stir, not steer. Thank you so much. So that's it, guys. That's the end of our pronunciation discussion. Now, I'm just really wondering, what score did you get? How many correct pronunciation of words did you get? If it's fine, can you type it down in our comment section? I'm just pretty curious, you know. So, yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the whole video. I really do hope that you'll be able to use it in your future classes and in your future conversation with a native speaker. Now, if you want to watch more of my videos, then don't forget to click on the subscribe button along with the notification bell. By the way, you may also check out my previous videos all about commonly mispronounced words by some Filipinos, and I'll be typing down the link below. Okay, so just check them out. Thank you again for watching. Have a happy slumber. Bye-bye.